Hi, friends. My name is Toni Cureton. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Life Skills FYI. Life Skills FYI provides a set of core adult capabilities to manage work, family, and relationships successfully. It's designed to help build the skills need for life. Life Skills FYI teaches skills of planning, awareness, focus, self-control, and flexibility. They are daily living skills to promote successful, independent living. Skills that every adult should know, but were never taught in school. Life Skills FYI premieres on Thursdays at 10 a.m. on our My Virtual Academy Facebook page. So today, we are going to learn how to properly vacuum a floor. So vacuuming is a must in any home, especially if you have carpet. Vacuuming does more than keep your floors looking clean. The cleanliness of your carpet also plays a role in your home's air quality. Effective vacuuming eliminates dust, debris, mold spores, bacteria, and mites that contribute to allergies and asthma and helps reduce infection risk overall. Today, I'll share tips on how you can do an effective, efficient job of vacuuming your home. I'll explain the best steps to vacuum your floor, which tools you should use, and I'll explore solutions to common vacuuming challenges. So, before we get into the challenges, let's talk about the three basic types of vacuum cleaners. The first is the stick vacuum. These vacuums are lightweight, they maneuver easily, and are particularly adept at keeping low-pile carpets and hardwood floors clean. They're really good for cleaning hardwood floors, ceramic floors, and low-pile carpeting. Stick vacuums are best for those who do not need to have heavy suction power in their vacuum. They're also good for people who have, or rather, for people who do not have children or pets that shed, because they are smaller, their filters are smaller in the containers, and they also reduce storage capacity, so you don't need to empty them as often. Next is the upright or canister vacuum. These vacuums weigh more and they have more power. Upright or canister vacuums are best for those who need sufficient suction power. They're for people who have medium to deep pile carpets, who have pets that shed, who have children in the home. They also tend to cover larger spaces more effectively. And the final type of vacuum that is available is the handheld vacuums. These are the small cordless vacuums that people tend to use portably in their car, cleaning their car seats, cleaning the mats on the floor, cleaning upholstery, in chairs, if you have spilled something, Cheerios on the floor, they make these handheld cordless vacuums work good at spot cleaning up your spills and your messes. So for an average home with family and pets, the best vacuum solution for you would be the upright canister vacuum. For Single people with no pets and no children, the stick vacuum would work better for you. And then for portable messes and small spills, removing, tight places, the handheld vacuum is a good vacuum to use in those situations and circumstances. Next, we're going to talk about the common vacuum tools that are available. Understanding the tools and accessories that come with your vacuum, it makes cleaning a lot more manageable. These are some of the most common attachments that you'll find that come with most vacuums when you buy them. You need to check your manufacturer to see what is included when you're buying a vacuum and what's available that you could order separately, once you've bought the vacuum. So the first accessory is the wand, and it provides you with the ability to extend your reach. And you would use this accessory if you are reaching upward, maybe you're cleaning the top portion of your drapes or your blinds, or if you're bending over and you're trying to reach underneath your couch or your sofa. That's what you would use the wand tool for. The upholstery tool, this tool helps to lift the fibers in your furniture and to lift off hair and lint out of the upholstery, because we sit on the cushions and we lean back in the cushions, and sometimes, our hair sheds or our animal hair sheds. And so you would use the upholstery tool to clean that. And this is what the upholstery tool looks like. Then you have the crevice cleaner. It's an angle tip, and it helps you to access tight spaces like your baseboard edges and under and around appliances, your door jambs, your window frames, and your car seat. And you use that tool to clean out debris that finds itself in the corners and in tight spaces. And this is what a crevice tool looks like. Next, you have your dusting brush. This brush is best for lampshades and trims and window treatments and screens. And the soft bristles, they prevent scratching, and it helps dislodge the dust. And this is what a dust brush attachment looks like on your vacuum. And then you have the floor sweeper, and you would use it over hardwood floors and tiled floors. And you would avoid damaging the floors by using this tool. And the soft bristles, again, sweep over your surfaces and suction up, the debris that's on your floor. And then the last one is the car cleaning nozzle. And it looks something like an ice scraper, and it keeps your car mats clean when you are, cleaning out your vehicle. So these are some of the tools, the common tools that you'll find in a vacuum cleaner purchase. And these are the tasks that they are best equipped to work on. So now let's get into how you should properly vacuum your floor. Now that we've gone over the 3 types of vacuum cleaners and how to use the tools and attachments, we're going to talk about an effective way to vacuum your floor. Tip number 1, you should develop and keep a vacuum routine. If you don't have one already, you need to, put one together and stick to it. Don't just wait until your rugs and your carpets and your floors look dirty. Setting up a routine to clean your floors, 2-3 days a week depending upon how heavy the traffic is in your home, depending upon whether or not you have pets, depending upon whether or not you have children, you know, that will determine how often you need to clean it. But don't go for long periods of time without vacuuming. You should, at a minimum, you should be vacuuming 2 to 3 days out of every week so that dust and debris doesn't get caked up into, you know, your carpeting and in the pile. Once that happens, it makes your task of cleaning that much harder. So avoid that hassle by, you know, making it a regular chore, making it a part of your regular cleaning schedule. Tip number 2, inspect your floor. Make sure that you pick up all small debris from off your floor before you start vacuuming, like coins and Legos and paper clips. You pick them up before you begin to vacuum because you don't want these items getting sucked up into your appliance and either clogging it up or causing damage. This is how vacuums break, because it's sucking up things that it's not supposed to suck up. So when you go to vacuum your floor, pick up everything, pick up, you know, scarves that may have fallen, socks, you know, all of the things that don't belong in a vacuum, you need to remove from your floor. Next, use your attachments. Again, the crevice attachment, if you have one, if you use that first and go into your corners and your tight spaces and around the footing of your furniture, it will serve you well. You'll pick up all of that debris instead of, you know, just using the regular head or nozzle of the vacuum cleaner, bumping into your base molding, you know, the legs of your furniture. You know, you put little dings in your furniture and along the base molding of your walls. And over time, now you have damage and you don't want that. So begin with your crevice tool and go to the corners of your home and around your furniture bases and suck up the debris that's there. Next, you want to vacuum both horizontally and vertically in each of your rooms. And I know you're saying, if I go over both, you know, vertically and horizontally, that means I'm doing twice the work. It does, but it's a technique that will ensure that your carpet is lifted up and that the dirt can then, that is, you know, then embedded in your carpet, can be sucked out and removed. So this is why you should go over your carpeting both back and forth horizontally and back and forth vertically. This will be especially helpful if you have a lot of heavy traffic in your home with, you know, pets and children, you know, because it will remove, you know, hair and animal dander. So vertical and horizontally in every room. Next, you want to use slow overlapping lines. Take your time when you're moving forward and backward with the vacuum cleaner. Allow the vacuum roller brush to agitate the carpet fibers. That's what it's supposed to do. When you go forward, it's agitating that carpet. And then when you pull it back in that same motion, it's agitating that carpet and sucking up the dirt and the debris that is buried deep into your carpeting pile. So make sure that you do overlapping lines and go back and forth in a slow manner. And this will ensure that you get most of the dirt out, the dust, the mites, and other gunk out of your carpet. This is the most effective way to vacuum. It's a pulling, pushing motion, and you will remove a good majority of the dirt that's in your carpeting when you do this in a slow back and forth overlapping manner. Also, when you overlap your lines, it gives you this pretty design that you see here in the carpet I love making those. Next, make sure that you start from the furthest corner away from your door and vacuum your way out of the room backwards. This will give you, like I said, it will give you those lines. It will also allow you to pull and push and suck up all of the dirt and debris without you re-stepping on the carpet and putting debris back in there from the bottoms of your shoes. You can use a neutralizer, a Febreze, or a carpet freshening arrangement that they comes in either cans, spray cans, or it comes in powder, and you can shake it into your carpet, giving your carpet a fresh smell. Or you can use essential oils, and you could, dab it in cotton ball or in tissue and put either the cotton ball or the tissue within your vacuum's canister or your vacuum bag. And while the vacuum is being utilized, the air that is coming out will have the scent of the essential oil, and it will make your room smell fresh. Tip number 7, vacuum maintenance. You can't just vacuum your carpet and put it away. You have to maintain your vacuum. You have to do maintenance checks on your vacuum. And this way you will ensure that your vacuum will continue to work well for you. If your vacuum has a hose attachment, you have to regularly go through and inspect your hose to make sure that A, it's not clogged, and 2, that it doesn't have holes in it. Because if it has holes in it, then the suction is not going to be as great, or it may not work at all based on that. So you want to make sure that you check your hoses. Pull out any debris that's down in there. Make sure that there are no holes or cuts or slits within the hose canal. You want to inspect your roller brushes and remove any debris that wraps itself around your roller brush. String, yarn, hair, all of that can get wrapped around your roller brush, and you need to check that after every use, quite frankly. And if there's anything tangled up, free it, and throw it away. This keeps your vacuum cleaner running at its most efficient. Make sure that you keep your vacuum bags and your canisters empty. If your canister or vacuum bag is approaching 3/4 of the way full, you need to empty it. You should not let your canister or your bag accumulate more than halfway full of dirt and debris, because again, when you're pulling up that dirt and debris and it's sitting in your vacuum and you go to vacuum your home again, the smell within your canister or your bag from the dirt and debris, that is, cycled back through your home. So you don't want to do that. So dump it as often as possible. Plus, once you let your vacuum canister and bag fill up like that, it has an effect on your vacuum's ability to continue to suck up debris from your carpeting. So you want to empty that on a regular basis. If your vacuum has filters attached to it, you got to make sure that you replace or clean them on your regular, on a regular basis, so that your vacuum cleaner is performing at the best level possible, and it's keeping not just your carpet clean, but again, the quality of your air is affected by, your vacuum. So now you know how to effectively vacuum your carpets, your floors like a pro. Well, friends, that is all my time for today. Thanks so much for tuning in to Life Skills FYI. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Again, my name is Toni Cureton, and my number is 586-842-0558. That's 586-842-0558. Thanks again for tuning in, and always remember to adult responsibly.